Hello and welcome to race 35. 2 to go to crown a champion in our 2020 season. Driving as Kevin Harvick. We're looking for our 10th win of the season after the shit show. That's been Texas last time out. Yeah, we are looking quite good as long as we end this race with a 143 point deficit. Or not really a deficit. No, if Brad Keselowski ends this race with 43 point deficit to us, then we'll be champion no matter what happens. So yeah, we got it in our hands pretty much. As long as we don't fuck up today, we should be fine. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you're looking forward to this one. I do. 100 laps around Martinsville. Let's go racing.
Drivers, start your engines.
Firing them in Virginia. Here we are on pole position, which is great. Alex Bowman, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Almirola, Clint Boyer. So top 5 made up from 2 teams. That's Blaney, Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell, who's won 2 races this season, and Ty Dillon. Also in the top 10 starting. Brad Keselowski is down in 15th. So we're doing all we need to do, and Brad, well, not really doing what he needs to do. Let's just hope we can finish this race in 4th gear today, not 3rd. Like the spring when our gear done disappeared. Our 4th gear. This pace car is off and we're going around turn 4 and we're going racing in the Xfinity 500. Good start. Already up into 4th. Little jump maybe on the start, I guess, but we're not getting penalized for that, so doesn't really matter. My teammate jumps into 2nd there ahead of Bowman. So we're going to settle into the race lead hopefully now. Car a little loose there with cold tires. We move up the racetrack. Bowman has retaken 2nd place, but we're going to try to hold that for as long as we can. Got 5 points for leading. So that's a bonus, and now the 88 trying to get to my inside, which he's able to do. There was some grip around the outside, I remember that in the spring, which I found out midway through the race, and we used that this time to clear him. We give him the room he needs, though. Wants to attack, they want to get run over bomb. And so far, so good. Sap us out with Bowman for the race lead. Bowman's won at Kansas a couple of weeks ago. He's trying for his 2nd win of the year, as now my teammate, Eric Almirola, goes to my inside as well. So we've dropped to 2nd with a good block Eric. Try to force him around the outside to force him a long way around and hope we can stay with the 88 car, who seems to be fast. He was fastest in practice, so there's that. Eric got around the outside of me there. Didn't have the best car in the spring, and I don't think we have the best car today either. As we drop to 3rd place, 4 laps in from pole position, and we lock up the tires as well. So not the best start, but we're still ahead of Brad Keselowski, and even then, trying to stay in the top 10 here for most of the night, or for all of the night rather, and just try to seal the deal here today. We got to the inside of my teammate there this time. Been following the 88 and 10 for the past 6-7 laps. Now we got to his inside as he slipped up there into 3 and 4. And now we're trying to get back into the runners-up position. Can't drive away from Blaney. Oh, Eric got a good jump there on the outside line. Firmly into 2nd, trying to go for the race lead even now. That's how quick things can change. That's how good they can fire off around the outside. We just saw it there. That's what I meant. I'm just not... I'm okay in both the inside and the outside grooves. But they can just fire it off so much better around the outside on the corner exits. Especially on fresh tires. They weren't so good around the outside on used rubber, as we're making a little contact, a little fender bender almost, but nothing serious. So we're battling Sap us out with my teammate, who's currently sitting in 16th in the point standings. As we lose the car on corner exit, and suddenly Ryan Blaney is there, who sends it deep. We give him the room. I'm only trying to play it safe. I don't really care about the race win right now. I only want to stay ahead of Brad Keselowski. It's good, and as long as I can, because I think He started somewhere deep in the field, I remember, or I think I remember, might be wrong there, in the spring, and he got the win at the end of the day. So, shouldn't count him out at the short track.
Clear.
We moved Blaney there a bit out of the way.
Outside.
Well, let's try to. We just move him into where he can find the grip. And just he can fire it off again. Had him even working on him again. Oh, a little bump over the curb there. He was slow on that exit as well, but it's no avail really. We just had trouble passing them all the time here this season at Martinsville. Generally, apart from Bristol, we've had trouble passing folks at Richmond as well. That's the only 3 short tracks there are, Martinsville, Bristol, and Richmond. But been struggling to pass folks at Richmond as well. I don't know. The car's fast. We're just not able to make it work. Maybe it's just a fast qualifying car. But yeah, so far, not been able to do anything.
Clear. Inside.
Kind of forcing our way around the outside now. At least trying to do that. Trying to make that work. On the 12 Menards Ford.
Clear inside.
Got ahead of him here. Now we made that work. About 20 laps on the tires. That's about when the outside line is a... Ooh, car a little slidey on the exit. Or through the center. Rather. But that's now about the time when the outside line starts to become a viable option for me. Even though if you want to catch up to someone, you still got to go around the inside. Because obviously it's the shortest way around the racetrack. We're chasing second place now. We're kind of gapping to 12 again. So he's been holding me up there, I guess, for the past 3-4 laps. So now on the back of our teammate.
Car inside. Bye.
Chug it in around the outside. Car a little free on corner entry. But we got his door. And up into second place we go. Trying to even go for the race lead maybe on the Valvoline Chevrolet of Alex Bowman. We got second from my teammate. And around the outside. We almost spin the car. It's a little free on entry. And right down to third we go. Okay, well, let's just re-rack and try it again. As a 10 blocks me around the outside there. He's more that he slipped up. Rather than blocking me. Well, let's go to the inside of him then.
The next car is the leader.
Just a bit slow.
The next car is the leader.
So we made that move almost work. Nope, not really. Alex now blocking him.
Still there. The next car is the leader.
Okay. Oh, it's leaving me some room now. So, I thought I could slide it in there. We got second.
You're back in second.
Let's see. Can we go for the race lead this time?
Keep low.
Trying to... No, not really. Okay, well, maybe we got to try it around the outside again. Oh, Bowman sliding out of the groove there a little bit. We got his quarter panel to the inside. Just a lap later,
Stay low.
we go
Clear.
back into the race lead. Car a little slidey, but we slide in front of him. And if we can hold this, we are back in the lead officially. Car so loose under braking. So look at the tires. Well, they're still okay, I guess, but doesn't matter. We are back in the race lead. But the car is starting to loosen up. Put about 5.5 seconds up on Bowman. Trying to put Bubba Wallace a lap down. Trying to maneuver around the inside. This is one of the things of short track racing. He just finds the grip around the outside, just fires off in there. This is one thing about short track racing in NR2003 that I have a sort of love-hate relationship with. Ooh, Bubba, buddy. Got me through somewhere. Alright. Try to run the outside again, buddy. But it's one of the things that kind of, yeah, I said love-hate relationship with it. It's the fact that you can just, you don't have to be a good racing driver necessarily. You just have to figure out the lines the AI won't take and find some grip there. And then you're going to be good. Because once AI hit lap traffic on short tracks, they slow down so much. And they don't know where to go as we thread the needle there between Smithley and Reddick. They just don't know where to go. And they'll stick to the shortest way around the circuit, which make sense, but the AI that's going to be lapped also parks it down there. So you can just, found it especially at Bristol and here, you can just chug it around the outside. Come on, JJ, buddy, move on. Chug it around the inside and the outside, excuse me. And you're going to be in some decent shape. Obviously, they're going to still battle that the position, but still, you can maneuver around them really easily in the AI. You can see at the bottom of your screen. 7.6 seconds back to second place. Bit of a love-hate relationship, but you know, in this situation, I guess I'm not complaining. So, don't really matter, I guess.
Still there.
Currently trying to put Ryan Preece a lap down, just gone past halfway a couple of laps ago. Ryan Preece running 20th, so we got about half the, well, we got pretty much half the field a lap down. And Brad Keselowski's just a half a straightaway ahead of me, the white car. Just a couple of cars out there, and running at 15th at the moment. Hasn't really moved up all race. Well, Eric Almirola, my teammate's taken over second. He is almost 12 seconds behind as we finally put the 37 a lap down. Sticking around the outside if he wants to try to fight back. But he won't. The only thing that worries me right now is the state of that right rear tire. Because we've been chugging around the outside so much, we've been working that a little more than it probably should have been worked. So I'm a little bit worried about that. That's why I'm taking it easy out on the corner exit. I think it could have going a lot, could going a bit faster, but yeah, though. I could be going a bit faster, but I don't want to because otherwise the car would just ever so slightly kick the back end out and ever so slightly scrub rubber off the back end, and Eric Almirola really not being able to pass lap cars as well as I can himself. So we're now trying to put the 2018 Series champion Joe Logano a lap down. Give me room around the outside there. Thank you very much.
Clear. Inside.
Really appreciate that.
Still there.
Trying to make it work. Round drive to 2 and pit stops are starting. Okay, well, I wouldn't be surprised because I think their tires are as worn out as mine are. Haven't had a caution yet, so kind of seems like about, well, kind of seems like a good deal to pit now, I'd say, but we're stuck on the outside. I kind of want to have some breathing room to get down to the bottom, so they're all pitting now. Okay, well, if I can put them a lap down, I'll happily take that. You can stay out a little longer. As Brad Keselowski's also now a lap down. Trapping him a lap down would be great. So we're going to the inside of Eric Jones.
Still there. Stay low.
And
Still there. Clear outside. Car outside.
We're just gonna wait until all the pit stop shit's cycled out.
Still there.
Because I don't want to be stuck on pit lane when there's a caution.
Car's a lap down.
There's Bowman and Blaney.
Clear outside.
Did I put the whole field a lap down? Almost. Almost. Well, I guess I'm going to come in now because the right rear is really... There's Eric Almirola. So we're going to come in now.
Keep it under 40. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
I just flat spun a tire there, but okay. Keep it under 40. Get some fresh Goodyears, half a can of gas. I'm going to get a can of gas just to be...
We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
Better to be safe than sorry, as I always say on these pit stop stuff. And that will be out again. So bring the car to Rodney Childers and crew. It's working magic, boys. We're on lap 70 now. And Kyle Larson, who we almost wrecked there, and Joey Logano, that's 13th and 14th place. Last cars on the lead lap. And Alex Bowman second now is almost 11 seconds behind. So we could be doing something that hasn't been done since 1994 when Jeff Bodine put the whole field a lap down at North Wilkesboro. And we are trying to kind of emulate that, at least as good as we can. We got obviously all but now 13 cars a lap down. Larson and these folks there, obviously we're running into him there repeatedly. They're obviously being held up by the 15 and the 7, who are going to be 2 laps down. Larson, I don't mean to run into you, buddy. I'm so sorry. Is now obviously trying to stay on the lead lap. It's a caution. No one can really get by. They're obviously all having fresh tires, and you know how bad I was on fresh tires compared to the other guys. So I'm not really surprised I can't really go around them. I'm sure I will find a way around him.
That car's a lap down.
Oh, Kurt Busch runs the 7 out of the way there. Maybe let's try to follow the 22. I can't really get away. Like, I can't just find a way through. Anyway, we're trying to put the whole field a lap down so we
Clear inside.
run Joe Logano almost into pit lane there, forcing him 3 wide, and that brings out a caution,
Let's go.
which is my fault to an extent.
Car inside. Clear.
Logano wrecks Kurt Busch. I haven't had a look at the replay yet, but Brad Keselowski is out of the race. So, in some way, thanks to his teammate, and in some further extent thanks to me, I think I've just crowned myself champion. I think with that, I've just crowned myself the Cup Series champion. If we finish, if I win this race here today, I've just crowned myself a champion. I didn't think I was going to seal the deal today, but, you know. As it stands, I've just won the championship. Brad Keselowski's only going to get 46 points from that. We're going to get 185. It's going to be a 300-some point gap, and he's not going to be able to make that up. So, no. Anyway, he's not going to make up any points now. No, it's not as it stands now. I've just crowned myself the champion. I've crowned myself a champion with, yeah. I'm happy right now. I'm happy right now. I could DNF now and I'll still be the champion, so. Yeah. What a great day. What a great day, folks. Have a quick look at the wreck here. See, I run into Joey Logano, pushed him on the grass there as he tries to avoid getting down the pit lane. They're 3 wide, and Logano, well, I mean, puts Kurt Busch in the wall, and Brad Keselowski out of this race, presumably runs into the one of Kurt Busch. I mean, there's nothing that Kurt could do to either Logano, putting him into the wall, and also Brad Keselowski should be mad because, well, his teammate kind of sort of ended his championship hunt. Right, gonna go back to green with 21 laps to go. I don't know why these cars ahead there on the outside line are there where they are, because I thought they were all a lap down, but I don't really care.
Green, green, green.
But I'd like to win this race because I would be doing burnouts after this anyway, so let's just run into the back of the 21 there. Matt Benedetto slowing up there massively. Bowman now to my inside. Even if he wins that race, I wouldn't even be mad about that, as we're now in a situation that's classically referred to as cautions breed cautions. The 22 around once again involved in shenanigans, and once again we are under caution. And Chris Buescher's made his way up into P2 there with that chaos here, closing out this race. And Joe Logano, once again, another wreck, cuts across the nose of JJ Yeley and gets spun around into traffic. But keeps it going. And makes contact with the 78 Beach and McLeod there, but that brings out caution number 2 here at Martinsville. And for the first time, we're going to take the green flag for 50 more laps as the reigning Cup Series champion. No one can take it from us now. Through the Geico restart zone, 15 laps to go, up into 4th gear. We got that one this time at Martinsville at the end. Fire it off, and let's just fuck off into the distance for our 10th win of the season to bookend what has been an absolutely dominant season. And I will say this, I had genuine concerns that after the Charlotte, Talladega, and Kansas, I was going to lose it right before the end, because I knew Martinsville was going to come up, and because I knew how crazy Martinsville was going to be. I genuinely didn't know that Texas was that bad, and I'm very sorry that you had to watch this video. But in the end, I will say that we've just been the best driver all season long. We've had our moments. We've had our share of luck, and I think you need that as a champion. Joe Logano comes out of pit lane. There to be multiple laps down now, I think. And yeah, we're just going to drive it on home from here. And then we don't have to worry about anything going into Phoenix. Just got to try to win out there and, you know, have ourselves a good day. And enjoy the ride. And for one more race then at Phoenix, we just got to take it all in. Might start from the back of the pack and just drive on through everybody and talk about some of the folks that we meet along the way. You know, just some stuff we had, some encounters we had throughout the season with some folks, and some of their standout runs and something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Coming up on 10 laps to go, Jimmy Johnson in his last Martinsville race had so much success here. Is in second, and we got 10 more to go.
We got just 10 more
To win race 10 for us on the season. And out of turn number 4, we're going to take the white flag and the yellow together. William Byron spun around his teammate Jimmy Johnson in second. And the pace car will guide us to the most beautiful checkered flag of them all. It's not only going to be the checkered flag for the race winner, Kevin Harvick. We entered this race as a mere championship contender. We're going to win it as the new champion. And around the start-finish line we go, across the start-finish line, and now that's it. 35 races of hard work.
These other guys even bother to show up.
That's the spirit, buddy. We've just whooped the field's ass for 35 weeks in total. Must say, you know, I said it before. We had ups and downs. Some more downs lately, but sense of relief, I can tell you that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Under the lights at Martinsville. We've crowned, we're in real life, Kevin Harvick's hopes and dreams of a second championship were shattered on the last lap in turn 3 and 4.
The race is over. Come on in.
Where this time, in this alternate universe, Kevin Harvick's hopes and dreams of becoming a 2-time champion have been fulfilled. And we've done what I've set out to do, well, half a year ago. And I've crowned myself a champion.
Stay behind the pace car. Let him by. We're gonna need rubber shortly. Take it easy now. Stay behind the pace car. Let him by.
There it is, 408 points, insurmountable. That gap. 21 top 5s, 25 top 10s, 9 poles, 10 wins. We finished all but 10 races so far in the top 10. We've only not completed one. Brad Keselowski hasn't even 20 top 10 finishes. The only one who has more than 20 top 10 finishes actually is Kyle Larson, who sits at 20 top 10s, has only 10 top 5s though. Third in points. Hamlin Bowman, Logano, Truex, Blaney, Elliott, and Kyle Busch, the defending champion, 815 behind in 10th in points. And yeah, no one can take it from us now. We've done it. We've just got the most poles, got the most wins, got the most top 5s, got the most top 10s. Only 6th when it comes to laps completed, but that's alright. We led the most laps, we led the most races, and yeah, the stranglehold we had on this season is absolutely phenomenal. But I'm happy where we are right now. We can just enjoy Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah. That was great. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. See you next time at Phoenix. Hope you're having a good one. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe. See you all next time. Yeah. Have a good one. Goodbye.